it. Right. Got the volume up. Give it all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Rashah. Double honor to the apostle, brother, elder, great millstone. For the one to the hope, Rick, one. Get to this lesson. Wrong thing.
So we need to speak about the principles on which the new international order will be founded. The new order that we all need, instead of the unilateral, unipolar order led by one hegemon. And Russia, along with the majority of other states, maintains that the new order needs to be based on the UN Charter's principles, which I want to emphasize are directly violated by the collective West.
This is Dabu 7. We now have Russia, again, calling for a new world order. Before, they were calling on this new order involving China and a bunch of other countries which they still want on board. But they're basically making a new statement here. And they're saying that in terms of all this, they are not going to live in a world that is led by just one country like the United States. There has to be a multipolar world, so to speak, and Lavrov says from Moscow here today that any peace talks involving Ukraine have to focus on creating a new world order. Now, if you take a step back, for those of you that should know better by now, that's done your research, Rothschild has controlled many of these countries since before the First War. The Bolshevik Revolution brought Russia into their hands. Henry Kissinger helped bring China into their hands. Ever since the days of Mao, you need to do your research. Then they took the guns from all of them and killed millions of them. But here in the meantime, these dictators, these world powers, are forming together. They're bringing down the dollar, which is part of it because our government sold us out as well. You need to wrap your head around that first and foremost. And all these governments are in bed together for the beast, against the people. This is what you need to see. They worship the fallen. Those are the facts, Jack. And it's all going down right in front of your face. Now, that's the real world. All the rest is a show. All the rest are just theaters of war, exactly as they call them. So, Russia calling on this new order now to be ran by multiple countries in balance, which will also diminish the US dollar, which I'm covering in another video because it's going down. They're pushing the Chinese currency and other currencies to the forefront. They're bringing down the US dollar. And in tandem, the US government is going to try to slide in the CBDC. It first starts with the FedGov ledger. And for the folks in Texas hearing that they made a gold-backed currency for you down there to counter the CBDC, oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's all on blockchain. People better wake up quick before you get buffaloed bad, and there's no coming back from it. Okay? There are ways to counter this, but any digital currency that they run out there can be tracked and traced. We're talking about holding on to solid things that you can hold in your hand, like fiat cash, like gold or silver, or things that you can barter with.
All right, let's get right to it. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, and when thou see pass of thy sign path, which I told thee before, thou shalt understand that is the, then shall thou understand that it is the very same time within the highest begins the world with, so the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, Therefore, they shall be seen earthquakes up over the peoples in the world. They shall well understand that the Most High spoken of those things from the day that was before thee, even from the beginning, right? Even from the beginning. For like as all that made in the world had a beginning and the end, and the end is manifest, right? The end is manifest. Even so, the time also of the highest had planned the beginning, and wonders and powerful works and endure and affliction. I'm saying it right, infection. Yeah, and signs, and everyone that should be saved should be able to escape by his works, by faith whereby you have believed. Right. That word up. I said affliction, no, it's infection. No, so give me a minute. I'm tripping. Alright, okay, where we at? Verse 7.
Effect.
Yeah, no. I said affliction. Let's look it up, okay.
Result.
Consequence.
Consequent.
Upshot.
That's all I look at that. Yeah, I be saying that word. They can't say 9 verse 7. And everyone that should be saved, able to escape by his works, let's go to verse 6. Even so, the time also at the highest have planned the beginning, and wonders and powerful works, ends, effects, and signs, and everyone that should be saved should be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. Should be preserved from the sin perils, and should see my salvation in my land within my borders, for I have sanctified thee for me from the beginning. There should be a pitiful case which now have bruised my ways, and that had cast them away despiteful should dwell in turmoil, right? Should dwell in turmoil. For sure as that in life they have received benefit and have not known me, right? They have not known. All right, let's go to Joel chapter 1 verse 7. No, it's the 1 verse 15. Was I right one? No, I ain't. Joel. Hold on. Let's go to Joel. Chapter 1 verse 15 it say, alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, as destruction from the Almighty shall it come, right? From the destruction from the Almighty shall it come. As you see what's going on here, threat of war on the world stage, the end game totally right. Joel chapter 12 verse 15 it said, alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and destruction from the Almighty shall it come. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 25. It said, destruction is coming, and they shall see peace, and there shall be none. Mistress shall come upon mistress, and rumor shall be upon rumor, and they shall see a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priests, and the counsel from the ancient. The king shall mourn, and the princes shall be clothed with desolate. In the hand of the people of the land shall be trouble, and I will do unto them after their ways, and according to thy desire, and I will judge thee, as I should know that I am the Lord. Right, Yahweh. You should know that I'm the Lord. Yahweh. All right, what else? Luke 21 verse 34. And you take heed to yourself at any time your heart be overcharged with surfing and drinking and caring of this life. And so that day come upon you under wherefore a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch you therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all those things shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. Right? It said, watch you therefore and pray always. Luke 21, verse 36, it said, watch you therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all those things shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Right? It said, watch. Romans 13, verse 11. Romans 13, verse 11. And that known the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation near that we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore count the work of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly in day, not rioting, not in rioting, and drinking, not in chamber, and wanton, not in strife and envy, but put you on the Lord your house shall anoint you. Well, your house shall anoint you, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Right, it's a high time. Luke 13, verse 11. And that known the time that is now high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation near that we believe. Right, it's a high time to wake up. What else? I think that should be it. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. It said, blessed he that read it, and hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Right? For the time is at hand. Revelation 11, verse 14 is say, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quick. Right? The third woe coming quick. Yeah, I forgot one more scripture. Luke chapter 12, verse 56. Let's go to Luke 12, verse 49. It said, I come to send peace. No, I'm messing up. No, that's not what I want. Is it? Nope, I'm messing up. Yeah, verse 51. Suppose you that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division, right? Rather division. Luke 12, verse 51. Suppose you that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division, right? Rather division. Luke 12, verse 56. You hypocrite, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is that you do not discern this time, right? This time. You know, you can discern the face of the sky, but how you not discern this time? Luke 12, verse 56, it say, you hypocrite, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is that you do not discern this time, right? This time. What else? I think that should be it. Yeah. Yep, how you can discern this time. So we should close out right there. So giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Shema Rashah, double honor to the apostle, brother, elder, great millstone. Shout out to the whole elect. Shalom.